But yeah, I think when it comes to generally using technology in sales, I mean, a lot of ultimately a lot of good sales is about having a really understanding and having a really good kind of process, and not in a kind of weird robotic way. You're not doing exactly the same thing over and over again, but ultimately you want to find like the right kind of like tactics and activities and things that work. Tools, software, technology won't do that job for you. Like, it won't give you a process. It won't help. You know, they're tools. They'll help, but you need to know your process first. So that's a classic thing I see a lot of sales people do. So they buy software thinking it's going to solve their problem for them, and that does the wrong way around. Like, you know, you could just be sketching it out. You could be using a spreadsheet. You could be whatever it might be. You need to kind of understand your process first in a sort of human way, and then try and find some software that can help do that more effectively, if possible. I think too many people kind of think, oh, I'm going to buy a CRM and it's going to solve all of my sales problems. Yeah, you know, I'm going to buy this sort of source of data and it's going to give me all the best people to go and talk to. Or, you know, there's lots of things out there that can help you, but they need to be the right tool for the right job, and you need to understand your process first. So that's, I suppose, a very general comment around, before you go and buy the newest, shiniest piece of software you think is going to solve all your problems. Yeah, be mindful of the fact that sometimes, you know, they might cause problems, or end up using a tiny little bit of it and spending a lot of money on a software license you're not really using. So yeah, I guess that would be my general comment on it, is know your process first, understand what happens in a sort of human way, and then you can apply software to solve it rather than the other way around. That's a very common problem I see, particularly in my consultancy days, right? I go into businesses and they'd have some whizzy setup that they've bought that they think then that's not really working, and like, well, let's just let's push all that to the side. Let's work out what you actually need to be doing, and then we'll find out whether you've got the right tools or not. Because software salespeople are very good, right? So people get pitched and sold software just because, you know, there's a person trying to sell the software to them. That's not always necessarily the right thing. Anyway, so yeah, that's my two penneth on the subject, I guess.